everyone! Welcome back to my channel. I am the HandDyedDiva. It's good to be back. I have decided I'm going to be updating this channel more. My other channel is great. I love having my other channel, and I'm going to link my other channel down below, but I've decided this is the channel that I really want to post my cross-stitching progress, cross-stitching videos in general too, so I'm going to be updating this video far more often, just so you know. That is my cool new announcement. I'm excited about it. I have done some stitching since my last video here. For sure, since my last cross-stitching video, I have some finishes and some new starts and some new progress to show you, and so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. This is going to be a quick little video just because I've been doing things all day long. I'm ready to just go chill and do some more stitching. So, according to my recollection, there are a few pictures I have never shown you before. I'm going to just show you all of my whips, all of the progress I have made this last year. So I started a brand new one a few months back. Actually, it was more like 6 months back, and I was really gung-ho on it, and then I stopped, and now I'm working on it again. So for those of you who do not know the hate I'm working on, it is called My Fake Kitty, and here's a picture of the finished product. And this is how far I am so far. I know it's a hate, they take time, but I am really excited to even have this much going on. This little part here I should be able to finish very soon because this is all filled in with straight black, and yeah, let's get that out of the way. It's going to be really, really cute. I can finally start seeing some of the swirlies in the hat part, and I'm working on 18 count Aida, and I'm doing 2/1 full stitch, except here in this corner is chronic, but you can't really see it well. I'm doing that intense stitch, but everything else is full stitch, and it's coming along nicely. So then also a project I abandoned videos on showing. This is my Sampler au Chats by Jardin Privé, I believe is the name of it. And I've gotten quite a bit of this one done since my video. So this is how far I am now done on this one, and it shouldn't take me too much longer to finish it. So yeah, I'm really, really loving this, and I'm stitching this also on 18 count light oatmeal Aida, and it's looking really, really good. And I'm using Threadworks Bleeding Hearts, and it's a gorgeous red variation on there. Variation or variegation? I mess up on that all the time, but I'm loving this one so much, and this is the one I've been having the most fun working on recently. And then I left off on working on this one for a project, or for a while. Sorry, I just got totally distracted by something out of the corner of my eye. I left work on this one for a while because I was getting frustrated with the 1/1 skin, but now I have discovered a new way of doing 1/1 skin, which is a lot easier and works better for me. Unfortunately, because I've already started it on this one, I am not taking it out and redoing it, so I'm just going to have to finish it and be frustrated. But this is The Time Traveler by Joan Elliott, and it's gotten a little bit crinkled while I've not been working on it. But before, when I had shown it to you, I don't think I had been down to her waist yet, so I have now finished most of her jacket and have been working on the skin and hat and part of the clock in the back. And I'm going to start working on this one again because I really want to see her face done. She has a gorgeous face, if you have not seen this pattern. Super pretty. And again, I'm working on a 28 count Stormy Night Lugana, and you can get it on 1, 2, 3 stitch. It's a beautiful piece of fabric. I've stitched a couple pieces, a couple projects on this piece of fabric now, and it's really a really pretty one that is easy to get a hold of, and it's not super expensive, so score. Here is another whip I am working on that I should just hunker down and finish it. This one is the Eiffel Quaker, and is this one also Jardin Privé? I'm not sure. The name has eluded me. If it's not Jardin Privé, I will put the information on the screen somewhere. But this one is really looking pretty, and I chose my own 3 DMC colors instead of the 3 brown colors it called for. I chose a purple palette, and if anyone's interested in knowing what colors I used, send me a note, post a message down below, and I can share that with you. And then for finishes that I have finished since my last video, this is the only one I am in question of whether I finished it before my last video, or if I was almost done with it, or I'm not sure. I'm just going to show you again. So this is The Little Mermaid by Soda Stitch, and it is stinking cute. So cute. And so, my little buxom mermaid. Yes, love this one. I think this is like my 5th soda picture. 4th or 5th soda picture. And I have more to do. This one is just super duper cute. And then I stitched this one, Love by New York Dreamer. And I chose my own colors for this one as well. I just used some DMC variegated colors instead of the special colors it called for. And I stitched it on white instead of black. But I think it's really, really pretty. And I had this one stitched in time for Valentine's Day. And it's really going to make into a cute pillow. Or if I can find a square frame, I think this will be just really, really cute framed as well. I have yet to decide on that though. And then I finished Singing the Blues by Country Cottage Needleworks. And this is on a raw opal Lugana. Or is it a linen? This is a linen, sorry. A raw opal linen. And again, I used my own DMC colors instead of the specialty ones called for. I'm kind of proving a point that you can use your own and you don't have to go spend $20 for the threads for a small thing like this, because this called for silks, and I just used a couple variegated colors I had on hand already, and that's totally doable. And then this one is, oh goodness gracious, I can't remember the name of this one. Oh, okay, La Parisienne. And is this Madame Lafille or one of them? It's super cute. Super cute. Love that. Again, I don't know if I'll make this into a picture or a pillow. I just think it's super cute. As are all of them, apparently. And then here is one of my most recent finishes. And this is a variation on a pattern. Like, I literally took the pattern and did my own combination of things and my own conversion of the Core Ibata Autumn Sampler. It normally called for a lot more squares than this, so I took the pattern and I modified it, and I chose which squares I wanted to use, and then I manipulated the frame of it and just stitched the 6 squares that I liked the best, because I had this perfect piece of fabric and I had to fit them in it. And I think it turned out just lovely. It's like a peachy, tanny, variegated color. This was a lot of fun, and I actually enjoyed the fact I was able to totally modify a pattern and have it work out good. That was exciting. And then here is my most recent finish on another piece of the Vintage Story Night. This is Poison Ivy by Nora Corbett, and the only thing I've not done is put the beads in, because I had a frame and the frame ended up not being quite large enough because she's an odd size, and I didn't expect her to be that odd of a size. And so I am not going to frame her until I find, I'm not going to beat her until I find a frame that will work for her really well. But I just love her. I think she's gorgeous. And I did a pattern correction on her that I'm going to do a video on very soon, hopefully, showing how I do pattern conversions and alterations, so that you too can do some fun things. If there's a pattern you love, but there's just an element you don't love in it, you can modify it and make it your own, and I just think that's really fun to personalize them that way. And then the last one I'm going to show you is this one. And again, I can't remember if I showed you this one or not, because it's been almost a year since I updated that channel. I just can't remember. But this one is my favorite of all the finishes I'm showing you today because it's on an amazing piece of hand-dyed fabric. This is my Autumn Fairy Spirit by Pascio and Ricamo, and it is on Silkweaver's Brandywine. I just think it's stunning, and my mom was never a fan of this picture until I stitched this, and now she loves it, and she's telling me, even just yesterday, that turned out so much prettier than I thought it would. So this is just gorgeous. I'm gonna love framing this one. I already have an image and a frame in mind, or in my mind's eye. But it's gorgeous. Just love it. And so, yeah, like I said, I've been a busy beaver, stitching away, and I'm going to be working on either my sampler or chats or my time traveler tonight, because I really, like I said in my other channel, I really want this year to be a year of finishing some of these gorgeous whips that I have. I have more whips than what I've shown you today, actually, but these were just the ones I had handy, because some of the other ones I have put back on back burner, and they're all having a sidebar over there somewhere. Out of my range. But yes, I want to find those and get those finished, and I want to have some new starts as well. I want to start a new Mirabilia. I have one in mind already, and I would love to get some more progress on my Hade. I have 2 Hades going now, and I see potential for getting a good amount done on both of them. I just really need to sit down and just say, okay, this is the one I'm working on. Get me a good audiobook, and I'm just going to plug away on this. So, if you have not, I'm going to go ahead and plug a channel, because it's my channel. I have another channel if you've never checked out, Stitching Cafe. I'm going to link it down below. I have been posting all kinds of videos on there. I've been posting my cross stitch videos on there, but I am now transitioning over to posting the stitching videos here again. But I've been posting audiobook recordings, cooking videos, silly videos. I've been showing different things, sharing different things, doing with me videos of different crafts. If you have not checked out Stitching Cafe, please check it out and subscribe and click for notifications, and also please comment, because I love hearing from you guys as well. But I am changing the name of my Stitching Cafe to Christy Cafe. So even if you click on the link that says Stitching Cafe, if you click on it and it says Christy Cafe, it's still me. So go ahead and click on that, and yes, subscribe. And now that we are like literally Christmas and beyond, but into a new year, I'm looking forward to this new year because I want to try some new things, and I really want to start some new things. If you've watched my other channel at all, you will know that I have been talking about I really want to do professional recordings, audio recordings, and so that is something I would really love to do. I'm going to be working on doing some more audiobooks, and I hope to start a new one at the beginning of the year or soon after, and I'm going to be setting up a website also that will showcase my audiobook recordings and my audio recordings in general, and I'd really love to start doing some things professionally. That's been a plan for the last several months, and I finally feel like I could start tackling that once the hectic holiday season is up. So I'm excited about that. I've also been contemplating the thought of doing some live streaming, which could be a little challenging because right now I'm not using a laptop for my recordings. I'm just using a phone, and so reading the conversations could be a challenge. But I think doing some live streams would actually take some stress off, because then it's immediate, it's right there. I don't have to think about it. I don't have to do all the editing and mull over it and have the stuff repeating back and forth to where I'm constantly thinking of how much better I could have done that. I have talked to a friend of mine who does live streaming, and we have already been discussing that, how she said it's so much easier doing the live streaming because she's not thinking about it, and she's not having to, hear it multiple times while she's in the editing process, and then she's constantly second guessing whether she should have done it that way or said it differently. It's just kind of that way. It's posted. She doesn't ever have to listen to it again if she doesn't want to. I kind of like that idea. So I'm thinking about it. We'll see how that goes, and I don't know. I hope 2020 brings about some exciting stuff. I thank you so much for coming and checking out this new video, and I'm so looking forward to doing more update videos in the very near future, and even showing some stash and new acquisitions. That is something I'm looking forward to. So until I see you guys next time, I've got to come up with a new catchphrase, don't I? Because I've been using the catchphrase for my other channel so long, I've got it in my head, and I've got to just do something different. So until I see you next time, guys, have a fantastic day. Have a beautifully blessed year, and I'm going to see you on the flip side. So bye-bye.